Go bananas. Are we ready to have a good time? Yeah. I am your friends and family. It's good to meet you. Glad I could be here. Guys, we're going to have a great night tonight. This Pro-Am... What? Never mind. You're going to have a bad time tonight, guys. I don't know what you said. I don't care for it. Guys, where's my single people at? I want that out of the way. Do we got any single people or this married crowd? Okay. I'm single too. A little about me. I'm single too. So you know what that means? Party at my place. That's it. No. There's I'm single. A lot of my friends are single. You know, there's a lot of single people right now. Something I'm noticing. But another thing I'm noticing is that none of those people seem to be fucking their exes. At least none of my exes are. You know, I know at least none of my exes are fucking one particular ex they have. That's what I've been able to do the research on. I don't know. Guys, I was out in Philadelphia. No, I wasn't. I was in Pennsylvania. I don't know math or geometry or words, apparently. But I was there, okay? Pennsylvania, America. I'm from Eastern Kentucky, and I thought it was going to be a culture shock. You know, Ohio's the first place I had ever moved. You know, it's the only other place I've ever been. I was just like, all right, yeah, everywhere's weird. Until I crossed through there into Pennsylvania, and it's just Kentucky again. You know? Like, Pennsylvania is full of Kentuckians if they never knew a warm day in their life, you know? Like just a bunch of good old farm boys if the sun had never kissed their skin even once. That's Pennsylvania. I don't know. Like the Pennsylvanians should, I started going to therapy. We got any therapy heads in here? Yeah? Got to help yourself because who's gonna, you know? But yeah, I started going to therapy. Turns out I have something called an adjustment disorder. And that's going to be a lot to get used to, you know? No, it's a real thing, though, apparently. It's this thing where you kind of bounced around too much as a child to get a good idea, like what's permanent, what's impermanent in relation to you. There's more to it than that, but that's about as far as I got before my insurance dropped my therapist. What are you going to do, you know? Win some, you lose some. I don't know, guys. My insurance, I fun on them. I feel bad talking bad about them, you know? I have pretty good insurance. I want to come clean about that. I have great insurance. My insurance is so good, I can't even use it until I spend $6,000 of my own money. That's top shelf, you know? Really keeps the doctor away, whether you want it to or not. That's kind of a double-edged insurance plan. That's what they call it. I did eventually get that sorted out enough to go to a doctor, and they put me on antidepressants, yeah, which is not what I asked them for. That's not what I went to the doctor for. No, I went for a permission slip for Adderall. Yeah. Well, they took one look at me, and they were like, no, you're sad. But we sell pills for that. I had to level with her, you know. I said, Doc, I'm nervous about antidepressants, you know. I'm nervous about the side effects. And she was like, well, which ones in particular? And I was like, well, mainly, I'm nervous about weight gain and sexual dysfunction. Cards on the table. So she put me on an antidepressant that makes me skinnier and hornier. Why did you tell me there were any other pills? You know? I told you I was feeling bad. God damn. I don't know. That one's usually funnier. You know that? I'll tell you that one. A little, you know, you missed the good ones, but I don't know. I mean, who doesn't want the skinny, horny, happy pill, right? I mean, honest to God, if they just gave me a skinny, horny pill, I'll find happy. I'm pretty sure it's in that direction. And I'm willing to look. That's the important part. Oh, man. I quit drinking. Yeah, let's hear it for me. I quit drinking. Yeah. 3 or 4 years ago. Most people remember exactly when they quit drinking, but I've been stoned that entire time. Uh, I don't know, guys. I got that medical marijuana in me. We got that in here? Let's hear it. Yeah. I'm the cops and I'm going to get you. It's what I'd say in Indiana. But no, sweet, we're here. God, I love it. I love my medical marijuana card. As soon as I got it, I showed it to all my friends. It was a big hit with the boys. Big, not a big hit with my weed dealer. Accidentally sent that over his way. And I have never had an ex more desperate to get back with me. Immediately, he's just like, yeah, but what do they charge you for it, huh? I'm like, man, I don't know, $15, $25 more than you. I'd pay that just not to buy it in my parking lot, okay? Just not outside of my neighbor's window. That's what I want to know. You guys ever be smoking pot? Like just smoke so much pot that just all of a sudden you're driving? You ever? You know, you're just out there on the road making roundabouts more confusing and deadly than they already were. That's me. I feel like they should have gave us literature. No one updated us on the roundabouts, you know? They didn't mail me a pamphlet. No one sent a box of VHSs to my grandma's attic. It's just a baby bird method. That's how they teach you to get around these things, you know? We all go into a roundabout, and the ones that come out know how to do a roundabout. All right, guys, we're going to have a fun time tonight. Let's hear it for everyone you're about to see, huh? Let's hear it for your friends and your family. Let's hear it for the club and your staff bringing your drinks. Let's hear it one time. Let's hear it one time. Applause is a promise to tip. I got you on that one. Guys, let's hear it for your first comedian of the night. My good friend, the very funny, Luis Sanchez.
Keep it going for Austin. Okay, now before I start, I want to do a PSA. If you or anyone you know is selling LSD, I'm buying. Hit me up after the show. Now, a couple of people have approached me about that, and they're like, you know what? That joke, it's not funny. And I'm like, I have three things to say to those people. First of all, it's not a joke. And about them saying it doesn't work, it works. I got this on an open mic last week, so it does work. Actually, I don't know if it works. I'll tell you in an hour. It's okay, my wife is driving. Number three, it doesn't have to be LSD. It could be shrooms. It could be anything that gets you. All right. So I should start with my pronouns, I guess. My pronouns are he, him, if I'm doing a good job, we and us, if I'm fucking up. Yeah, we are getting fired today. I gotta say, the key to life is just to stop, trying to control everything and find yourself a controlling partner. I like to run. I like to run 5Ks. Every now and then I sign up for a 5K. If you've never felt the runner's high, it's because you're not smoking out before you run. One time I signed up for these races, and one time I signed up for this 5K, and it turns out that I found out that the proceeds would go to getting more canine units. And I thought, oh man, this is an investment that is gonna come back and bite me in the ass. So I was there at the race, and I was pretty nervous, because I was stoned around all those canine units. And of course, I'm a cat person. And some of those canines are bitches. Takes a while. I love babysitting. I love babysitting. It reminds me of why I had a vasectomy in the first place. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I started doing stand-up. It was because I wanted to be more than just a trophy husband. When I was a teenager, unfortunately, I had an alcohol problem. That problem being that I couldn't buy any. When I was 22, I dropped out of college and started my own loan forgiveness program. It consisted of going to Mexico for 13 years. It works. It works. They didn't find me over in Iztapalapa. Do we all know what the chicken game is? Chicken game, two cars driving towards each other. Yeah, yeah. Chicken game? Yeah. Who has ever played the chicken game? Who has played the chicken game 1,000 times a day? That's driving in Mexico City. All right, that's it. I'm gonna get serious right now because this situation needs to be addressed. Whatever's happening in the southern border with detention facilities has to be addressed. And I think a poem from the 1990s, early 1990s, reflects this. It was written by Robert Matthew Van Winkle. It was a very prophetic poem because it does talk about what is going on. So here it goes. Eyes, eyes, baby. Eyes, eyes, baby. Okay, everyone, that was me. Thank you very much. Next up, give it up for John Fields.
You did a great job. How's it going? How's it going? I'm John Fields. Ooh. I would like to start it off by saying Happy Women's Day. Happy International Women's Day to all the women out there. Hope you're having a great day. But I wasn't even gonna say nothing bad. But I do want to talk about. So Chris Rock just had a special, and I want to talk about Jada Pinkett Smith. I want to talk about Jada Pinkett. Accountability. Accountability. She caused everything and walked away like nothing happened. But, you know, we'll see how Will Smith come back for that. But again, Happy National Women's Day. But I want to talk about something. So in Cincinnati, I feel like the driving on the highway is terrible. It's always like Hunger Games trying to get on the exit. Like every time you like getting near the exit, you see somebody speeding up and shit. Like, oh shit, should I speed up? Should I yield? Like, it's terrible. No, seriously. And another thing. So when I be driving sometimes, and like this happens all the time, I'll be like, damn, this person on my back. Like I was like, damn, like is someone following me? Do I got problems with somebody? Every time, I swear, every time when they drive past me, it'd be some young lady on her phone texting, speeding, going 60 and 35. I'd be like, oh shit. It's pretty bad. Don't hit my car, My neck gonna hurt if you do it. Automatically, I don't care what happened, my neck hurt. But I wanna take y'all back though, so I wanna do, actually, yeah, so I'm gonna do a flashback. Back to when I was about in the 4th grade. I was a great student, if you ask me, but I don't know what the hell happened. At some point for 4 days, I was in special ed class. and it was very confusing to me. I mean, well, I didn't know what was going on. I thought it was like some little special something going on when it happened, but I realized something was bad. Like, this is so you see, I'm tall. I've never really been bullied a lot. I got bullied in this class. It was this guy. He was grabbing my arm and shit, and I'm like, this ain't normal. I figured out and what's fucked up about it, they never told my mom. So they snuck and did this shit. Like, we're gonna guess that this is what's wrong. It was wrong. Smart as hell, lady. That's cool, that's cool. You know, so I'm from Cincinnati. I'm a huge Bengals fan, and I'm a huge LeBron fan. And being a LeBron fan is like a 9-to-5 job. You gotta defend him, his kids, all kinds of shit. I don't know what he done did to people personally. They hate his ass. I was like, I don't see it. He's 40, and he's dunking on 19-year-olds every day. Like, how do you hate on that? Like, every time he do anything, I swear to God, you're gonna see more laughs than hearts on Facebook. I was like, shit, get off his back. Get off the man's back. Well, listen, so I forgot half of my material. I'm remembering half of it as we go. And it's kicking in. See, I'm being honest, though. See, I'm being honest.
That's funny.
Well, listen. And I've been drinking. Like Beyonce said, you know how it goes. Hey, but that's what goes in wrong. So I got a podcast, though. If you wanna subscribe to the podcast, One Stop Shop Podcast. If you don't, I'm not forcing you, but if you do, I love you for it. You're a lovely person. So hey, but I got some. Listen. I got some kickers when I thought coochie smelled like Ja Rule when I grew up because 50 Cent made that I smell pussy. Is that you, Ja? Like, I was growing up, I was like, now when I grow up, that shit don't smell like Ja Rule. Hey, no, 50 Cent is a terrible person. He's like an evil villain that you love. Like, he bullied everybody, but I watch anything he do. Like, I don't care personally, because I don't get offended at all. I'm a Virgo, so I just
give it up for your next comedian.
For your next comedian, Terry Holtz.
I'm bringing my phone up here because he scared the shit out of me about forgetting his routine. Okay. Well, I am a retired high school English teacher. Of course I am. Look at me. We all look alike, you know. We're all short and overweight, nearsighted. Comfortable shoes. And a face that tells teenagers, yes, come tell me all your problems. All right, sometimes when we go to a conference, all the English teachers, we can't pick ourselves out of a room. Honestly, we all look alike. I taught at my alma mater, which means, for those of you who are not as well educated, that means the high school I graduated from. And that is scary. That is scary to teach at a school where I didn't make the best grades, and now I'm teaching the sons and daughters of all the people much more popular than I was. And you might wonder, like, why would anybody want to go spend 25 to 30 years in that nightmare called high school? You know, why would you go back there for so many years? And I'll tell you why. Closure. I wasn't going to retire until I figured out why I wasn't prom queen. And I did finally feel like I could retire. Finally got that closure when a kid in the back of the room said, Mrs. Foltz, I don't know why you gave me an F on this paper. And I said, well, Cheyenne. They've always got Western names. Well, Cheyenne, I don't know why your father stood me up for homecoming, so I guess we're even. Did your teacher ever tell you this lie? There's no such thing as a dumb question. Oh, yes, there is. I had a student one time ask me, seriously, if gravity worked the same way on the other side of the globe. I said, I'm an English teacher. How the hell should I know? For all I know, those people in China are tethering themselves down. I don't know. One of my worst days teaching sophomore English was the day every year that I had to teach the difference between lie and lay. You don't want to do that to a bunch of horny sophomores. You know, today I laid the book down. Yesterday I laid the book down. Many times I have laid the book down. Oh, the hand goes up. Mrs. Foltz, I laid my girlfriend last night. Is that correct? I said, well, by girlfriend, I'm pretty sure you mean that hand you just raised, so we'll just call it a lie. Oh, I didn't really say it to him. I said it to the other teachers in the lounge. I am, by most standards, well educated. I have a few degrees. But I went out to Northern Kentucky University for my master's classes, and I couldn't figure out what door to use to get into Landrum Hall. I couldn't figure out what door to use because they all said guide dogs only. I'm just let that sink in. I didn't know which door I should use. I kept looking around, I don't know, is someone gonna catch me using this door? It's for guide dogs only. So I went home and I told my husband, he goes, well, Terry, he says, well, who do you think that sign was for? You know, the blind guy or the dog? Like, oh, it never occurred to me. That's the opposite of an epiphany. That's a de-epiphany. And you are acutely aware of just how stupid you are. It's so true. All right, well, let me see. Have I covered all my stuff? You made me so nervous. I will tell you, though, that what I said before about Western names, that is so true. The teachers have all done research over the years, and we know if you have a name, if you name your kid something after a Western town like Dallas or Denver or Austin, they're always going to be in trouble. Always. We ended up calling a detention hall the Dude Ranch. That's where they all were. That's where they all were. That's it for me. Oh my God. I got through all my stuff. Thank you guys. Thanks for coming out to support your friends. Next comic is Harrison Butler. Doesn't that sound like a perfect name for a butler? Harrison Butler? Okay, here he comes. Harrison Butler, welcome to the stage.
I ain't no motherfucking butler. You know what I'm saying? Now. And what type of bullshit this was? This about a bitch. How the fuck y'all doing, y'all? Y'all good? Do feel like I'm about to get auctioned off in this motherfucker a little bit. Holy shit. It's only me and a couple other of us. We gotta stick together in this motherfucker. I'm glad y'all laughing, because if y'all didn't, y'all racist as hell, but we cool. We cool. What's good, old school? How you doing, G? You good? Make sure, shit. Make sure. Never be too sure with y'all, you know. Y'all drinking and shit and woo-hoo and how the fuck y'all getting home? That's what the fuck we need to know. So, how y'all getting home? That's why I don't drink with y'all and shit. Y'all ain't never got no plan. Y'all never got no plan. I'm cool, man. Shit, y'all a good couple and everything. Y'all, how long y'all been together? 20 years. Dog, that's what I'm talking about. She ain't even had to say nothing. You, yeah. My dumb ass would be like, ooh. I swear to God, now y'all need to stay together though, cause this single shit ain't fun. Like it's some bullshit. Like I'm tired of going on dates trying to impress these motherfuckers. Like I feel like a bitch sometimes. Like this girl just came out of nowhere and was like, "How big your dick?" I'm like, "Bitch, I'm like, shit, my big and your big might be different, so I ain't about to embarrass me. I'm done lying, because I can't compete with these new niggas nowadays. Do you not see, who's single? This single females, where y'all at? Come on now. I don't want y'all, well, maybe. Now, like, these new dudes now, they just don't care. I remember, like, I'm 30, so I say back in my day, that ain't too long ago, like, we were scared to even say we, you know, lick the kitty cat. You know, now, these new motherfuckers now, they just, I want you to sit your booty right on my face. Like, what the hell is wrong with, she's looking like, let me find out. Stop it. I only got 5 minutes. Nah, so that, obviously, I got broken up on that day because my big was not her big. I don't know what the fuck she was talking about. But I almost died on this one day because, you know, it got to the time, you know, I was about to get some coochie. And I was ready. But she ain't tell me she had cats. And I'm allergic to cats. But I done spent all this money, and I'm about to go get me some. So I'm in there. I don't see the cat. I just hear my throat start doing the. She was like, "What's wrong?" I ain't know if it was her, and until I heard that little meow. I'm like, "Oh shit." She's like, "You okay?" I'm like, When we got to having some sex, this cat was literally, I was just like, it was on my leg, and I tried to kick the cat. The cat was like, "Meow!" She was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And I was like, "Ah!" And she thought I came. So I just had to take the walk and say, so moral of the story is stay with y'all relationship. You feel me? Don't be out here in these streets. It ain't. Can you save me, please, baby? It's fucked up. You don't want my problem? This is bullshit. I change your life. You ain't got no cats, do you?
We do.
Oh yeah, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't about to kill me. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna leave y'all on this note. My daddy is the hide-and-go-seek champ. So I am switching things up this year. I'm going white. And you wanna adopt a nigga? That about a bitch. I'm gonna get into a white family. Y'all too? Y'all want nigga? Appreciate y'all. There we go. All right, y'all. That's all my time. I've been Harrison Butler. Y'all get that energy going. Y'all better get it rocking for my girl, Marie Thomas.
How's it going, Go Bananas? You feeling good? Having a good day? Me too. I'm 23 today. Thank you. My birthday's in October, but I'm still 23 today. And aren't 23-year-olds the fucking worst? You look 23. Are you 23? How old are you? You. The baby face right up front. Me? He's mute. Okay. 23-year-olds are the fucking worst. I walk into every single room with this exact golden retriever energy that you see right here. Yeah, and my boss hates it. Okay? For reference, I'm a 23-year-old female born and raised New Jersey, okay? Yeah, I'm about to fist pump at any minute. My boss is a 75-year-old Trump-supporting Floridian. Yeah. He's the Florida man you're reading about in those articles. Yeah. Sometimes I'll just be sitting at my desk and I'll feel eyes in the back of my head, and I'll turn around and I'll just find him just glaring at me like, ugh, she's why we don't have the wall. Yeah. Recently, my boss Jim found out that I do stand-up comedy, and he is not a fan. Yeah, he coming out to him as a stand-up comedian was rough. I would have rather come out to him as a furry. Yeah, and then explain to him what a furry is. Yeah, he thinks that me being such, quote, a mouthy broad and doing stand-up is the reason why I'm single. And it's not. I'm single. Fuck you. 23-year-old energy right there. I'm single for the same reason I got my degree in mechanical engineering, all right? I love playing with broken toys. Yeah, I love a man who is just dripping with mental illness, all right? That's why I exclusively date soldiers. Yeah. Any man who has been blaming his dick problems on the government since before the COVID vaccine, hit me up, please. I don't mean to shit on our troops. I love our troops. Seriously, thank you for your service if any of you are troops, and also hit me up after. There's something about a man in uniform that I really like. I'm telling you, soldier, cop, UPS driver. It just speaks to my soul and like softly whispers, I have health insurance. Oh. Guys, I don't want to see your platinum Amex. Just show me that Blue Cross Blue Shield, and I'm yours. Oh my goodness. I do like, I do like soldiers. They're a little dumb. I'm into dumb men. It's true, I am. I have a very specific type. I like men who are strong and silent, all right? But I mean like really strong and like really silent. Like I'm on Farmers Only because I'm looking for a man who's like strong, like he was raised on a farm, and silent, like he was kicked by the horse and he never shook it off. Yeah, I finally found one of these captains of industry on Hinge. Yeah, I love Hinge. Anyone else here on Hinge? Yeah? Oh, I love it. You have two options when you find one of these guys, all right? You can send them a heart, like a like, which is kind and like respectful and ladylike, or you can send them a rose, which says, fuck me. And I've been single for about 23 years, so when I saw this guy and he checked all my boxes, I sent him a rose, all right? And ladies, you know the box I'm talking about, like, he was tall. And that was it. Like, he was tall and had like a dumb face. Like, he had the type of face that you look at and you're like, oh my God, he was in the lowest level in middle school reading. Yeah, but I did get a message from this guy when I sent him a rose, which, is so sweet. He could tell I had a great personality from my 7 bikini pics. And anyway, I was really excited because I opened the message and he said, "Sup, fire crotch." Yeah, so back to remedial reading with that guy. Thanks so much, everyone. I'm Marie Thomas. Keep that energy up for your next comic. Give it up for Kevin Brown Jr.
See how she just missed my whole hand? That's all right. You know how much work I put walking up to this motherfucker? You couldn't just, What's up, white people? How you doing? I love how they turned up. Yes! We're white! I love white people, bro. I swear to God, I love to party with y'all.
We love you too.
Who said that? Who else said I love you right here, bro? White people, whoever invented cornhole, I love this person for life. You hear me? I go to your cookout and turn the fuck up. You don't understand? I'm in there with the spin and everything on your ass. But then this is what I love about y'all. Y'all took cornhole and you made it a professional sport. Y'all in there with your bowling shirts and your koozies throwing this bitch. I'm over here like, they in somebody's garage playing on ESPN tearing this shit up. With some dry ass barbecue, but it's okay. I love it. I really do love partying with white people. I just don't eat all your food. Like, for real, like, your cold salad bar, I don't get that shit, but hey, whatever, you know? And I ain't touching your potato salad. Y'all put too much shit in it, you can't keep it simple. You wanna put grapes, nuts, and apples and shit. Ain't that a fruit salad in it? I'm just saying. Ladies, give yourself a round of applause. Clap it up for yourself. I love y'all. Y'all are amazing, you're beautiful, you're intelligent. You go through a lot of shit, like men, periods, menopause, kids, men. You know what I mean? But y'all still ain't shit, you know what I mean? Because for some damn reason, you want to take a shower on the temperature of the sun. Why? Y'all understand, I'm in the shower training like a fucking Navy SEAL just to be in there with y'all. I'm over here, burning the shit out my back, but I'm in there, I'm gonna stay in this motherfucker. Swear to God, cause man, you know how y'all fellas, you know y'all be trying to get sexy in the shower, but that damn water too damn hot, you end up hiding behind her ass. She over here, what's wrong? Bitch, if you don't stay still, you'll never call her that any other time, but when I walk, bitch, you ain't got no respect right now. They don't put no damn cold water in this hot ass shower. It don't make sense, bro. I be getting out looking like a messed up candy cane. Oh, it's funny because I'm light skinned, now y'all can see the shit. Ain't sexy when she rubbing aloe vera on me all goddamn night. I'm be mad as hell. And another thing I can't stand what y'all do. Stop taking me to restaurants when ain't no pictures on the menu. If it's a restaurant and there's no picture on the menu, your food don't touch. It's hella drizzles and 2 bites. And I just spent somebody's rent in this motherfucker. If you don't take me to a wing spot, something with burgers and fries, I don't care if you say, you ain't classy, kiss my ass. I like to eat. You ain't gonna waste my time with and I'm still hungry. That's why I don't date vegans. We ain't gonna get along. Y'all, you know I'm dead serious. All that leaf and shit. If you don't put some meat on my damn plate, I don't give a fuck what vegan dick do to you. I need meat. You see me, I ain't built for veggies. I built like a refrigerator. I keep all the meat in me. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Anybody smoke weed? I like that, I like that. Whoever waved right back at you, bro. He was about to say, I do! I like your energy, bro. I've come to find out I smoke a lot of suburban weed. It's different, yeah, right? Fuck my head up too, dog. He was like, really? Yeah. Suburban weed get you doing different shit. They give you like a pamphlet / brochure when you smoke they shit. I ain't gonna lie, somebody gave me some weed and said, Kev, you might fly off this motherfucker. Y'all don't understand, so I'm gonna show you what happened. So it was a stool right here, and I love my stomach for this reason. I was in this motherfucker flying like this. And picture me spinning with my belly on this motherfucker. I kid you not, I thought I'd never do a trick in my life, but I did it that day. All right, before I get off of here, I want y'all to go home and smoke a blunt. I want you to watch The Lion King. And you're gonna find out Mufasa's a pimp. Hell yeah! He got hella coochie around him. He lives in a penthouse, sleeps on a Cali King bed with a sunroof. He has a brother named Scar that's mad as hell because he's always in the projects with the hyenas, ain't making no damn money. He has a bottom bitch Sarabi, a up-and-comer Nala, and then you got the punk-ass Prince you always gotta save because he run into the hood. It's fucked up, right? Yeah. Stampede, drive by, kill Mufasa. What they do? Blame Simba. What Simba do? Simba ran down south. He met 2 essays, Timon and Pumbaa. They taught this motherfucker how to smoke. He went 20 years singing Hakuna Matata. That's why you don't smoke no weed and watch The Lion King, man. Hey, y'all, my name is Kevin Brown Jr. I appreciate y'all. I want y'all to keep your hands clapping and show love for Red Barnacle!
Big Kev 2K, out of breath, baby! Didn't clap once. Fucking piece of shit. What's up? Oh, shit. The crew's here. The boys from the landscape company sat up front. All right?
Hell
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Fuck that lady, man. Dude, I'll tell you what. Lady, shut your fucking mouth. If my mom sends me another Christian TikTok, I'm gonna put her in a home. Dude, my mother sends me Christian TikToks. They used to be like, shut the fuck up, bitch. It used to be, I don't give it, I know you're annoying. We all know you're annoying. Because you keep going, that's me. That's me. Raise your children. I forgot what I was talking about. My annoying ass mom. She's not that annoying. She kind of rules. She'll send me TikToks. She'll send me Jesus Christ. She'll send me TikToks where it's like, initially it's nice. It'll be like some California 15-year-old that's like, the moon's gonna turn to blood. But now she sends me ones that are scary, and it's in the afternoon. It'll be like Leviticus said, God, oh, he's coming back. It's like, dude, I'm 39 and I'm high. Don't do that to me. It's 2 p.m. Oh, they do smoke weed. I smoke. You look like you might smoke out of a light bulb. Is that true? It's just a beard. It's his beard. I smoke a vape pen like a gentleman. And I have my thoughts. That's the fucked up thing about weed is you don't know how high you're gonna be just by going, nah. You don't know how high. You can't regulate it. Like you have 3 beers, you can have a conversation, you can pretend to listen to her or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? But if you have I know if I have 30 beers, I'm gonna make scrambled eggs at 3 a.m. I know that. I know I will, and that's just what happens. But weed, you can't regulate it. You could take a little fucking, hello, off of a vape pen, and I could see an old lady and be like, I should help her with her groceries. Should save her. I could take the same gentleman's kiss out of a weed spin and see the same old woman and be like, I bet I could fucking kill her with my bare hands. That's fucked up. It's not a good drug. I have to smoke weed. I can't eat edibles anymore. You ever eat an edible? Looked at his watch. No. You ever eat an edible? Frying on one right now. Good for you. Hot face. I ate an edible and it just dude, the last time I ate an edible, my friend used to have this girlfriend and she was like this hippie. Can you call her hippies anymore? I don't think so. No. Anyway. This hippie bitch Jesuit, she made this. Jesuit's not hate speech. It just means you're Catholic. I looked it up. I was checking. I was like, is Jesuit bad? Sounds bad. But this Jesuit piece of shit, she would make muffins, like breakfast muffins, and me and I don't really fuck with edibles, and we took it. Me and one of my friends each grabbed half of it and then broke it in half like a witch didn't just make it. Because she made edibles that would, like, I don't know, give you diarrhea. So we both ate it, glomp, and then flash forward to an hour later, I have my head out of my friend's car window, gulping the air like a German shepherd. And I was like, I can only breathe if I swallow it. Like I was fucked. I was fucked. I went home, I took a shower with my shirt on. Just a shirt, dick out, Donald Duck, just soaping the shirt like, oh God, why don't we wash clothes like this? Finally, I just laid in my bed with a wet shirt. I turned the Office on, full volume. I was like, well, here it comes. Here's my overdose. It's time I fucking die. So I text my mom, I love you. And then I starfished in my bed, and this is how I fell asleep. I went, am I my brain? Thank you, everyone. Please help me welcome. Keep clapping. You never started. Give it up for Ty Erskine, everybody.
What's up, Caucasians? How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Y'all doing all right? Spell it.
I love it.
You have got to be the thickest grandma I've ever seen in my life. You look like you make a mean pumpkin pie. In this context, mean means good for black people. Okay. Yeah, you look like you support black people. Okay, all right, cool. She knows what I'm talking about. All right, cool. Hey, you guys, man, I just got engaged in January. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm excited about it, man. Spent my whole life savings on that ring, man. Yeah, man. All $799.32. That ain't no joke. That's the truth. I don't know why y'all. Promo code and everything, man. Shit. Ain't no shame in my game. Because I really thought about it. I'm like, what do I look like spending $15,000 on an engagement ring? Now she could go to the corner store and possibly get robbed. Now I'm gonna feel guilty, y'all, because I was trying to impress you scallywags. It's not. Nah, not gonna happen, man. Not gonna happen. I am looking forward to being married, though. But one of the best things I'm looking forward to is canceling plans and telling them because my wife said no. That's what I'm looking forward to, man. Bro text me, be like, bro, can you come out tonight? Be like, ooh, let me text wifey. And I'll text bro back and I'll be like, bro, if I could, I would, but she got us making charcuterie boards tonight for some cooking class, so I'm not gonna be able to make it. I did try to wiggle out of it, but you know. I'm so glad to be back in Cincinnati, man. I was here 2 weeks ago for this showcase at the Funny Bone, right? And this white comic, he was in the green room, he was like, are you from Columbus? I was like, yeah. He was like, man, I heard you guys got a lot of black comedians up there. And I was like, well, I don't have a head count, Jeffrey Dahmer. I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and tell my little funky jokes and get back up 71 North, man. This dude trying to deep fry my esophagus. Got a secret to tell you guys, all right? Don't tell nobody, all right? Niggas that rap to themselves while walking down the street scare me. Something's mentally off, you know. Cause you ain't gonna never see no white person walking down the street single Nickelback talking about, look at this photograph! How shocked are you guys know that I know that song? It's from my Alexa, man. She be just playing random stuff, man. I was setting up my Alexa on my way up here, man. And I was like, Alexa, connect my Bluetooth. She was like, connected. It's in the kitchen, minding my business. Out of nowhere, Alexa gonna tell me, next time, just say, connect my phone. I'm like, what bills you pay up in here? I know I didn't just pay $32.98 for this hoe to backtalk me in my own house. Backtalk me one more time, ho. It's gonna be Ike and Tina up in here real quick. And she was like, nigga, I control everything up in here. I was like, oh. I was like, oh, my bad. I forgot. So yeah, my fiance's name is Alexa, so we've been getting along real good. Real good. Side chick. Oh, y'all look like swingers. Oh, okay. Don't joke about it, because he gonna tap you tonight. Be like, hey, remember when you said, I don't trust cooking shows with white judges? I ain't trust a white person to cook for me since Paula Deen. Ever since she got caught saying the N-word, man, y'all need guidance. Y'all do, man. Y'all do. Y'all need guidance, bro. Y'all be cleaning chicken with Dawn dishwashing soap. Paula ain't never did that, all right? She might have put too much butter in some things, but you know, That's just Paula, you know. Y'all need to get it together, get it up right, get it up tight. Hey man, follow me on IG at TYE Comedy. Once again, that's TYE Comedy. And if you want to see how freaky I can get, follow me on OnlyFans at Ty Daddy, all right? Give it up for your next comedian, man. He's very funny, he's very hilarious. Carter Doherty, everybody.
Oh, thanks. Oh, what a lovely group of people. That's a lot. Yep, it was. No, you guys are hot. Some hot people. You get. Shh. Thanks. Do you? Okay, I'll give you permit. Do you think I'm hot? Absolutely. Thank you. No, I am. I'm worried about not being hot. Cause I'm 21 right now. Okay. Yeah, which means this is the hottest I'm ever gonna be. What the fuck? I always wanted to get hot, and I was just like, I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm not just gonna be able to work out enough and then just stop looking like Kyle Rittenhouse, you know? Okay. Well, we have a few young people here. Are you guys? Are the young kids? Are you familiar with the phrase "the ick"? You got it right when I got on stage. No. The ick is, if you don't know, is an internet term, and it's a feeling that a lady can get when she sees a guy do something, and she just loses all horniness immediately. It could be like a regular thing that a guy does, and just all gone. And I think that's a crazy concept. And I was talking to one of my friends about it, and she was like, "Oh yeah, my ick is when my boyfriend gets too excited." I was like, "I think you just hate your boyfriend." She was like, "No, when he just gets way too excited, he acts really feminine." Yeah, I think that's so crazy, because women just want you to be in touch with your emotions, and then as soon as you are, they're like, "I'm not gonna fuck a gay guy." That's disgusting. But the ick is a crazy concept to me as a guy. Cause I don't know, my girlfriend could shit her pants on a date. And I'm like, if you shower. And she never fucking does. No, that's a joke. Total joke. No, so I've been making mayo lately. Actually, I've been making mayo. From scratch, and when you make mayo, you gotta combine an egg yolk and oil together, and you gotta mix them the right amount. You can't overmix it or undermix it, or then it just messes up the whole thing, and you just don't get any mayo at all. And I feel like that's a lot like trying to get a girl horny. You know, because you could just be mixing it up right. You know, you took her on a nice date. You're saying she looks good, and then all of a sudden you're just like, I don't know if the vaccine's all that good. And then you don't get to make any mayo. Sweet. Gotta get some of my clothes on that. So you know how when they're talking about money doesn't buy you happiness, people are like, "Oh, but I've never seen somebody have a bad time on a jet ski." You guys heard that phrase? Okay, some people have. Sweet. One time I had to ride a jet ski, and I had to ride on the back, and my aunt was driving. And I don't know if you guys know how jet skis work, but they just make you basically dry fuck the person in front of you. So I'm just sitting there on the jet ski, just oh my, where do I grab? And then I just come on her butterfly tramp stamp. And all right, guys, that's gonna be my time. I've been Carter Doherty. But we got a really, really funny comic coming to the stage, everybody. It's Cy Amundsen.
Hey guys, how are you? Hey, hello. When I was first dating my wife, she asked one of my older sisters, "Hey, what was Cy like as a kid?" And my sister said, "Oh, he was obsessed with babies." That's the first one you thought of? All the other answers were on the board. You could have gone with short, blonde, slow, likes juice, all of them. You're like, obsessed with babies. That's a tough description for an 8-year-old boy. Fuck, that's a tough description for you. That's a tough description. Here's the thing, there's no age at which someone goes, "Hey, I'm obsessed with babies." And you're like, well, that's good. What does that even look like, a little boy obsessed with babies? You just go into his room, he's like, "These are my posters of babies." He's playing a clarinet. The thing is, though, it's not inaccurate. Here's the thing, I wasn't obsessed with babies. I just, as a little kid, I liked the idea of having a family. And I was obsessed with being a mom, so she could have said some worse shit. It could have been worse. And that's not like saying some gender, fluid. I'm just like, as a little boy, I saw moms being moms, and I was like, yeah. That's my shit. And for context, I think it's important to tell you that what I would do is I would put on a wig, and I would slide Nerf balls up under my shirt, and then I would just grab my Cabbage Patch doll and just mom it up. I would just mom around the house. And I do need to tell you that my Cabbage Patch was black and his name was Troy. And I need you to understand that there wasn't like a meeting, like no guidance counselor said to my parents, like, maybe this one should have some diverse toys. Like, I wanted a toy and they gave me a toy. But I think it's important to know, because my dad never said anything about any of that stuff, which is unbelievable. Because I grew up in a small town in southwest Minnesota. In the late 80s and 90s, my dad's conservative drinking and hunting friends would come over to the house, and then his oldest son, the one named after his deceased father, would stroll into the living room in full drag, carrying a black baby, and would go, "Hey fellas, have you met Troy?" There's no way they were cool about that behind his back. They weren't at the bar like, "You know who's raising his son right? Bruce." Yeah, we should send our sons over there for a tune-up. He never said anything. And I always kind of thought that was because he was like an impressive man. Like, I just thought that was impressive, but I never asked him. It could have been he was just like holding his breath for four years. And one day I walked into the living room like, "Hey Dad, will you hand me that basketball?" He's like, I'd love to hand you the basketball. Oh my God, that's so much. So much for, yes, I want to give you the basketball. And he hands it to me and I just slide it under my shirt. Looks like Troy's gonna be a big brother. Hey guys, that is gonna do it for me. Now, keep your hands going for the very funny Adam Carter, everybody.
Hi. I hope everyone is okay. I'm just trying to be okay. I think that's all we can ask for these days. Last week I was not okay. I was driving back from North Carolina and I lost the phone charger for my car, and my phone died, and I had no GPS, and I got lost. I didn't know where I was. All I knew was I was somewhere in America. But then I looked in my rearview mirror and there was somebody tailing me like 5 feet from my bumper. So I knew I had like a 50-50 chance that I was in Cincinnati. Thank you. I love Cincinnati. People drive fast here though. It's not a secret. People drive a little nuts. I usually go about 5 or 10 over the speed limit, but there's always somebody flying past me or riding on my tail. It's hard for me to be okay with that. But I think I found a way to be okay with it. I figure, all right, buddy, all right. You're gonna get that close, and there are a few simple rules that we have to play by. And since I'm in front, I get to set them. Number 1, you don't get a turn signal. Nobody uses turn signals in Cincinnati anyway, not a big deal. Number 2, I'm gonna slow down, and I'm gonna do the exact speed limit. I'm not gonna go under, I'm not cruel. But number 3, I will spray the crap out of you with my washer fluid, and it will be hilarious. If you've never done this, I highly recommend it. It's the best. So next time somebody's on your tail and you're getting pissed off, just spray them with your washer fluid. There's nothing better than watching somebody back off and turn on their wipers. They look like some predator just got sprayed by a skunk, and they're like, oh, my eyes, my eyes. That usually makes me okay. I'm not okay a lot of the time these days. If that doesn't make me okay, I go home and I play with my Zen garden. Okay, so it's a litter box, but it's the same thing. If that doesn't work, well then I just treat myself to Subway. Because I love a good tuna sandwich from Subway. I love it. I don't think they love me as much as I love them, though. In fact, I know they don't. That's why when I go there, I think about those cooking shows that I see on TV, and when they get to the point where they're asking me what I want on the sandwich, I say, we'll have some green peppers, some olives, some tomatoes, and we'll try out the love. I'm sorry? What was that? If you could just, try to put a little bit of love into the sandwich, that would be awesome. Are you saying love? Well, that's what makes it good. Don't you watch Rachel Ray? Come on, man. Just, you know what? I'm just trying to be okay here. Just try to just love the sandwich, all right? Love it, all right? Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, I can tell I've made you uncomfortable. I'm just gonna turn my back. You find a way to love the sandwich. I don't care how you do it. I do care how you do it. Hey, just try to intent some goodness and joy into my fish meal, okay? That's all I ask. It's only 6 inches. All right, you know what? I tell you what, just smother the whole thing in Chipotle sauce. Stuff is basically love in a bottle, am I right? Well, that's what I meant the whole time. Love is just a euphemism for Southwest sauce. So now I can never go back there. Once you start asking for love, you don't show your face there again. So now I gotta go to Columbus if I want a tuna sandwich because I've saturated the Cincinnati subway market with love requests. So now I'm down $10 a week in washer fluid, $50 in gas, and a 25% tip for every tuna sandwich because I feel so guilty for making the guy behind the counter feel awkward. Sandwich artist, my ass. Artists love their work. Man, it's hard to be okay these days. You know what, though? I feel a lot better, though. I think I'm okay now. Thank you guys so much. So our next comedian, his name is Josh Faust.
Hey, that made me hungry, so I'm a little out of it for this. What did I do? I just got a debit card, a new debit card, not to brag. Brand new. They sent it right to my house. I was did the thing, where you reactivate it, and I was looking at it and I was high, and looking at the front and the back. You know the security numbers on the back, those 3 numbers? This is the security code for security. These 3 numbers on the back for security. The first 16 numbers, fuck those. Those are worthless. Those are total bullshit. Everybody knows those. Might as well be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? The first 16, garbage. The last 3, unbreakable. Fort Knox shit. The difference between 19 and 16 is like the moon and walking. You know, it's huge. It's huge. You guys aren't high enough for this one, I guess. It's new. I just was like, there's a lot of fucking numbers you're expected to remember. I was late activating it because the first 19 numbers on the card distracted me from the 4 numbers of the expiration date. So that's 23 fucking numbers on the fucking card. It's got a fucking PIN number. It's 27 numbers. It's a lot of fucking numbers to remember. I mean, can anybody here remember even the first 19? Shout out the first 19 numbers on your card. Right? It's like impossible. It's super hard. I don't think it's secure enough. Fuck, give me 40 numbers on my card. 40 numbers. Give me a credit card the size of a placemat. Huge back pocket, right? Swings way out. Giant wallet, you know? People see me around town with my huge credit card, like, oh, he must be important. They don't just give regular people credit cards that big. Excuse me, are you the president's banker? Couldn't help but notice your card. All right. Stupid shit. Someone steal my identity. No, you don't want it. You don't want it. Here's a good question for you. You ever experiment with your body? You don't have to answer. You don't. You really don't. Just want to stare in your eyes. Anybody experiment with their bodies? Anybody out there? I've been running this little experiment on my body lately. For the past 6 days, I've eaten nothing but Skittles. Yeah, I'm trying to see if my poops will turn rainbow. So far, it's just red. It's like a lot of red, like scarlet. Like blood red. I know the other colors are up there. It's gonna come out like a gummy worm. Woo! I let somebody else experiment on my body a little while ago. I got laser eye surgery. It's cool, I guess. It's not really what I thought it was gonna be. I mean, they shot lasers into my eyes. I thought they were gonna shoot out. Laser eye surgery. Am I crazy? You know? Am I intentionally misunderstanding it for the joke? Is that what's happening? Laser, like put an Oxford comma in there or something so I know laser comma eye surgery. I don't know how Oxford commas work. But neither do the rest of you, so yeah, might have been right. Just like, if I say I'm getting robot arm surgery, you expect me to come back, punch a hole through the fucking wall, right? With my robot arms. No, that's not it. I'm gonna get my arm surgery from a robot. Whoop-de-fucking-do. My surgeon's a robot. I'm sure his parents are so proud. Whatever. All right, I don't have a lot of time left. I want to pitch this prank to you guys. You seem like a... All right, sharks. Let me pitch this. Heavy investment on this prank. All right. I say a bad word a lot of times, but I say it so many times it's going to lose all meaning by the end. Okay, here's what I do. I buy a shirt. Too big for me. I keep the tag in, and then I get the word cunt printed on the shirt. Huge letters. Right? And then I sneak it back into the store. And I put it on a hanger. And then I take it up to the cash register and I say, so do you have this in a smaller size? And the person behind the cash register says, what the fuck? Where did you get that? And I say, oh, let me show you. I walk her back. There's a rack. I've already snuck in 7 cunt shirts. Her mind's blown. I see like little moths flying out of her ears and shit. I have it in my size, but as you can see, there's not. And then there's this other lady walking through our section, she's pushing a stroller, wearing a cunt shirt.
Really, no, my name is Italian grandfather. Every white guy ever. So yeah, I just moved back and, you know, I did get 2020. So, you know, I'm like, COVID's still around in the summer, and I'd already been vaccinated, and I start to get these symptoms, and I'm at work, I'm at my corporate desk job, you know, looking at a fucking computer all day. And I get home, and I got the shakes, and I'm cold, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And you bet the first thought, after being such a proponent, the first thought that came to my mind was like, that fucking vaccine. I swear. Motherfucker. I fought with my dad and all the white guys in my family about that damn thing for so long. And damn it if they're right, holy shit. But no, so I kept getting sicker and sicker, and I was like, all right, I gotta go to the hospital. This is not okay. So instead of calling 911 or getting an ambulance, I chose the cheaper route, which was to drive myself to the hospital. And at this time, I'd been experiencing some other health problems, you know. As you grow older, you know, I'm almost 30 now, so I developed some other health problems. And so at this very same time, I'll be a little bit revealing, I had been bleeding anally. I had been bleeding out of my ass. So I'm like bleeding, and I know I'm bleeding, but I can't tell anyone around me that because I just don't want to divulge that information. But I'm getting sick, and I'm feeling all these symptoms. My back is aching. I'm like shaking. My arms are going numb, and I'm like hysterical, and I'm like in this daze, and I'm like, okay, might as well drive my fucking self to the hospital, because that's the smart choice. Saved me like $2,000 though, so in retrospect probably. So I'm driving to the hospital, bleeding out my ass, feeling that way. And like I'm hysterical, right? I don't get sick often, I'm hysterical, I'm like wondering what the hell's going on. So I call the emergency department before I get there. And I'm like in the car driving, using my like forearms to steer the car, because my hands are going numb for some reason. I don't know, the fucking vaccine, I don't know. And so I called in, I'm like, hey, I'm about to pull up, you know? I'm expecting to be outside like some Chick-fil-A drive-through worker to take my order. Like, hi, hey, welcome to the hospital. What can I get for you? Some fucking Percocet. Give me something, you know? Is there a name for the order? Rucherio? So I get to the hospital, I'm hysterical, and I'm walking up to the front desk, and I'm like, damn, like, I got all these things going on. I'm shaking, and all these symptoms, and then I'm yelling this, and then I managed in all that hysteria to quietly say, I'm bleeding out of my ass. I'm thinking I'm like internally bleeding, so I'm like kind of freaking out. And so like my roommate at the time, bless his soul, comes with me to the hospital, sits there with me, and kind of acts as parent. I was living in Atlanta, I was by myself, no other family down there. So he's acting as parent. I go back into the room, he comes back into the room, and I tell the doctor all of my symptoms, like, hey, you know, I'm vaccinated, blah, 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 I got all these symptoms, and I'm bleeding on my ass. And they go, well, you know, we're gonna do a rectal exam, and you know, your friend's more than welcome to stay in here, and I'm like in my gown and gauze and stuff like this, and they're like, you know, we're gonna do it now, so your friend can leave if you'd like. And my friend dead ass looks me in the eyes, and he goes, nah, I think I'm gonna stay and watch this shit. I'm Virgito, guys. Next guy up, really funny guy, Tony Watson.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Give me a second to put my shit down. Awesome. Keep it going for your last comedian. That's cool.
Yeah, Tony Watson. Hey, I drove a long way for this. I was actually gonna give me gas money. No, you guys are gonna start talking over here, right? You don't even look like you can hear, to be honest. Even this close, I don't know if he's getting all this. No. I can't. Damn, dude. No. I don't know if you can tell from all this drip I got on, but I've been trying to lose weight. I've been doing this thing, like for extra motivation on the treadmill. I've been listening to ice cream truck music. Yeah. But I turned the volume down low, so it sounds further away. But, you know, all that thinking gets me hungry, and I gotta eat some ice cream afterwards, so that's why I still look like shit.
No. I was thinking about this on 9/11. Do you guys think there are people, like some people in the second building, that were just like, damn, sucks to suck, Tower 1? You know, like, there's no way that'll happen twice in the same day? Seems unlikely. Turn the fucking office pizza party, nonetheless. I wrote that one yesterday, all right? Calm down. I'm still working out the tweaks. Happy International Women's Day, everybody. Hell yes. Are you calling, like, cattle? You heard fucking cows over here? Any squirters in the house? Nancy Drew, you got some fucking squirting tales to tell? No. A lot of people claim that squirt is mostly pee. And if that were the case, then how come they didn't accept it at my drug test? You know what I'm saying? I filled it up to the line. Yes, that is my squirt. How dare you ask me that? No, I have a wife. I don't have the ring on, but she's not here tonight. I don't give a shit. Just don't tell her, everybody. She really wants a baby, and yeah, that's all she talks about. Her birthday's coming up, so I can't wait to surprise her with the one I already have. You know, she's gotta be thrilled. I'm gonna wrap it up for her and everything. It'll be, I don't know. It might come out of a cake. I haven't really decided yet. Fuck it. No, my wife thinks I might be gay. It's a strange problem, yeah. She claims constantly that it's hard to be loud. I don't make enough noise, so I'm not enjoying it. Yeah. I wasted all this time searching for the G-spot, and turns out it was in my own asshole, everybody. Who'd have thunk it? I guess the key is to look within. This is just jokes, everybody. I'm not gay. The only thing I've ever blown is a stop sign. Or not a stop sign, my bad. It was a crossing guard. That's what that was. Yeah, that was a pretty blurry day, but the only thing I remember is that those kids were horrified. No. Speaking of kids, I'm watching a lot of these like YouTube pedophile hunting shows lately. There's a lot of those in Ohio. I don't know why. It's like an epidemic in this state, next to fucking train derailments. No. I like the YouTube ones. They're better than the Chris Hansen show because they catch pedophiles at their jobs, and that's hilarious because they always work at like fast food restaurants. So it'll be like a Subway sandwich shop. They'll just be like,
"Excuse me, everyone. This guy is attracted to little boys."
but they never show the guy behind him in line. It's just like, Jesus Christ, I got a 30-minute lunch break. I'm trying to get a cold cut, get back to the office, all right? I don't want to get fired too. He's not fucking my kids. Get the line moving here, right? Hey, Diddler, toasted, please. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, everybody. Bring up your next comic. His name is Nephew Snoop. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you. What's up, everybody? Y'all all right? Yeah. Hell yeah. Weed smokers? That's all they missing in here, ain't it? That's all they missing. You know it only take one person, right? It take one person to fire it up and then just chain reaction. And I don't know, man. Bud and Banana Comedy Nights. That's how inspires fun. Maybe when it's recreational. That'd be sweet. Hell yeah. I smoke a lot of weed. I smoke too much weed, actually. I smoke before I go smoke. I love weed. You can't smoke with everybody. You can't smoke with everyone. You ever been smoking with somebody and they roll up the weed and then they fire it up and then it smells like they breath a little bit? What the fuck is that? Morning breath, kush, what it tastes like. Shit's crazy, man. Shit's wild out here. You gotta have safe emoji etiquette these days. You gotta be emoji safe. Fellas, you ever get on Facebook and then you see, you know, that chick that's fine as fuck to you, and then she posts that one fine ass picture, and it just exceeds likes that you never, and then you ever see the comments? It's like 30 dudes in the comments saying the same shit. So beautiful. So gorgeous. Thanks for the ad. 3 fire emojis. 3 heart-eye emojis. And she never responds to none of that shit. I said, I'll be a fucking fool to do what they're doing. So I thought, like, you know, you gotta think. I said, I'm gonna start putting emojis of things that I like. So it was like 3 pizza slices, a dog, a beer, some money, a gas emoji, a bunch of pine trees. She don't know what the fuck to think, but she gonna ask. I'm gonna get a response. What the fuck does 3 pizza slices mean? Bitch, I like you. I like you a lot. I left a whole extra large pizza in the comments one time. With a kitty cat on the end. Hoping she'll let me get a piece of that pussy. Dare to be different. They might notice. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to the LGBTQ. Shout out to that. Hell yeah. I almost had a sexual encounter with a she's like an Ellen type, but she looked like Marshall Mathers. And she was the head of security at my job. And so every day I come to work, you know, I was a party promoter, so I come to work and she'll, you know, flirt with me. You so cute, you so cute. You know, grab at me and shit. You're just so cute. All right. I know what's up under that blouse down shirt you got on. So we ended up exchanging numbers. And she started sending me pictures of what her feminine experience was like. And I'm like, damn, I knew them titties was big. And then she started sending me the updated pictures of like what she looked like now, you know. They all, like all jail poses, just all her pictures just, you know. So I ended up at her house. Because at that point I took it as a challenge, you know. And so we get to the bedroom, she goes to the bathroom, and that's how I knew she's still a real woman. She went to the bathroom, and then she came out and threw her boxers off at me. And she said, what's up with that dick? And I'm sitting on the bed, palms were sweaty. Knees weak, arms was heavy. That's my time, y'all. Appreciate y'all laughing. I've been Nephew Snoop. Follow me on all social media platforms. And if you really like me, tell the owner to let me come perform for y'all one more time. Up next to the stage, we got Eddie Sherman.
Cincinnati, how are we doing tonight, Cincinnati? Starting to get to that time of the night, right? Yeah. Dude, a little bit about me, you know, my family situation's pretty weird. My mom, she was born with one hand. It's a true story. My mom, she was born with one hand. And growing up, I thought my mom was a pirate. So I went to my dad and I was like, Dad, Mom has one hand. is she a pirate? What's happening? And he laughed and he said, no, son, your mom would have been a horrible pirate because she shared her booty with everyone. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, that's what divorce sounds like. Just a heads up. Just be careful. It's pretty weird. My father, he's also missing limbs, though. His situation's a little different. He was a mountain climber, and he lost his leg on a mountain. You guys might have heard of this one. It's called Dew, Mountain Dew. Yeah, diabetes is the bitch. It's a real big problem in this country. I don't know if you've heard of it or not. It's a big problem. You know, I was on my phone the other day. I was thinking about it. We have a lot of weird terms that we use for our phones. Like, you guys remember the term butt dial, right? What's that? It's when you accidentally call somebody. You didn't mean to do it. Then we came to the term booty calls. What's that? That's when you purposefully call someone when you're looking for butt. And we got a little lazy, came with the term dick pic. I don't know, if you guys ask me, if a guy takes a picture of his dick and he sends it to you and your phone goes off, boom, cock ring. See, that sounds a lot more impressive. Like, miss, here at the table. How many cock rings have you received?
Not many recently.
Notice how she didn't say a number? Miss, how many cock rings have you received? 5. Holy shit. This woman's getting shipments of cock rings. She could start a lion's den. It's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Over here, miss, how many cock rings have you received? Around 6. We got the local competitor over here trying to see if we can up our sales in cock rings. I like that. Miss, next door? None? You never received one at all? You don't have any service in here? I airdropped one like 15 minutes ago. If you guys are worried about it, don't worry. It's a small file size. There might be a few viruses, though. It's been in a few laptops. Just be careful. Oh, no, dude. When it comes to dating, I feel like you should find somebody that believes in you. I was dating this one girl. She didn't believe in me. She said, Eddie, what are you going to do if this whole stand-up thing doesn't work out? Do you even have a backup? I was like, what the hell? I was like, what are you going to do if this doesn't work out? Do you have a backup? How fast can you get your shit out of my apartment? The answer to that question was an hour and a half. And her backup's name was Rodney. Fuck that guy. Still pretty salty about it, yeah. Pretty fun. I'm single now, you know? I was at the house the other day smoking some of that devil's lettuce. You guys know about all that? Hell yeah. Yeah, and I was thinking about my ex-girlfriend. She reminds me a lot of weed. And that's just because whenever I brought her to a party, she was always passed around and I never got a hit. You guys were loving everything else, but as soon as we got to that, you guys are like, my dad was talking about my mom cheating on him. You're like, yeah, I love that one, but nah, not that one. Whatever, that's fine. I'm on dating apps, you know, that's fun. And I was talking to some girl. She says she's a homebody, likes to wear flashy jewelry. One of her place, she was wearing flashy jewelry, but it was on her ankle. This woman's on house arrest. And I'll be honest, I stayed. Dating a girl on house arrest is probably the best thing that you can do as a man. Because you have all the perks of having a girlfriend, like an awesome relationship. But at the same time, it's like not having a relationship at all. You just get off of house arrest? What's going on over here? She hasn't talked to a single person in like years, and she's like, I'm finally free. I actually was dating her. That's what, she's my date. I'm sorry, guys. No, but the cool thing about dating a girl on house arrest is whenever I'm losing an argument, I can always walk 31 feet away from the house. It's immediately over. I'll leave you guys with this. You know, also dating is getting weird, you know. I'm at the age where I'm dating women who are older, dating women who are younger, and there's a lot of interesting similarities between the two. Like if you're dating an older woman who, you know, is a mom who has kids, what's the old stereotype? She always has snacks, right? Cool thing about dating a younger girl is that her mom always has snacks. Netflix and chill, more like SpongeBob and a knob slob, right? Hit me up with that Lunchable. All right, guys, that's been my time. I've been Eddie Sherman. Please bring it up for the very next comedian, very funny guy, Jarrell Beeman, everybody.
Yeah, man, what's good? What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? Y'all chilling? Y'all chilling? Y'all got for me. Oh shit, what's good? I'm all nervous and shit, what's good? Nah, I don't like y'all, man. Y'all niggas is crazy. And I don't mean to be weird. I'm sorry. I say that in my act. I say the N word a lot. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you uncomfortable. White dude in the front row with the grizzly Adam beard. I don't mean to get shit weird. It's just how I talk. I need to stop, but I'm sorry. It's all good. I know you say it too when you're in traffic, but that was you on Main Street, though. I just stereotyped you off your beard. How does that feel? Nah, man, y'all not that crazy though. I mean, you know why y'all not that crazy? I'm from Dayton, Ohio. Okay. Yep, that's all it deserves. It's just a point. No clap. That motherfucker just was like, you are. Okay, thanks, son. Yeah, I'm from there, man. It's cool. Dayton's cool. I figured out a lot of stuff about Dayton traveling, you know, because you don't know where you're from really till you start leaving where you're from. You know, everywhere around the country, property value and rent has gone way up. Everywhere, way up. But for some reason, in Dayton, Ohio, it has stayed pretty low. I mean, dare I say, it got even lower, son. Like, yo, the spots you can find, man, my crib right now, I'm not making this up. Don't jump up at this. It's real. My crib right now, rent is $217 per month. Wait. With utilities. Grizzly Adams. With you. No, yes way. Shit. I was like, where's this place? Man, it's a 2-bedroom. It's not closet, it's not garage. It's a nice spot. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like the week before I bought it, a triple homicide happened right around the corner from the place, which does clearly explain the price. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, that shit had me thinking about killing 4 niggas just to get that rent down to 150. That's how you do it. That's why you pointed at me. You know. That's how you do it. Y'all stupid. Nah, man, I actually had one of my friends over at the crib a couple days ago, man, and he was like, oh, this is a nice spot. Yeah, you know, we talking. And you know what? Doing comedy, I get to be a whole lot of different people. I say this, you know, try to be friends with people outside of your background and your typical social group. You know, you can learn a lot. You know, take that life advice from the 21-year-old tonight. Take that. It's real. One of my best friends, his name's Ray, right? He's 55, I'm 21. People always say, oh my God, you guys must have nothing in common. And they're right, we have absolutely nothing in common, like at all. Like 1 minute I'm talking about, like, I like this rapper named Chief Keef. This nigga's telling me about some group called Hall & Oates. Like, I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what's going on, but he teaches me things. Like, he taught me how to take a girl out on a nice date. Cause I didn't even know there was a difference. Fellas, there's a difference if you didn't know. There is a difference between taking your girl out on a date and taking her on a night out. You see how quiet that got? The ladies are sitting down like, motherfucker, which one am I on tonight? It's real, man. He was like, Jarrell, what's the nicest place you ever took your girl out to? I was like, I don't know, man. I took her out to Pizza Hut once. He was like, dude, no, you gotta go to this spot called J. Alexander's. I was like, what the fuck is that? Man, this place was nice. Nice. Somebody playing the piano in the restaurant. There's menus with no pictures on them, just words. Someone was playing a harp. Nigga, I didn't even know harps were real. Oh my God. But I was mad as hell when I got the bill. The bill was $180. Nigga, that's more than half my rent. I was... All right, man, that's my time, y'all. I appreciate y'all. All right, man. Coming up next, man, stay legend in the Cincinnati comedy scene, man. Give it up for the very funny Carl Spaeth, everybody. Give it up.
Keep it going for Jarrell. All right. It's good to be here. I live downtown. I was walking my dog the other night, and I was walking my dog around the corner, and I ended up locking eyes with this guy in an SUV that was getting a blowjob. We just like fully made eye contact. I was like, this is not the eye contact you were hoping for during this. And then he did this. He went did like a courtesy oh no. And then this girl popped up with this look on her, this horrified look on her face. That it's a look I can only describe it as the look of somebody who just got caught with a dick in their mouth. All right? Can you picture that? But then I noticed that they were parked in a tow zone. I was like, hey, you're parked in a tow zone. Mouthing to them. They're like, what? And I was like, you're parked in a tow zone. And they rolled down the window. I was like, yeah, you're parked in a tow zone. I don't want you to get a ticket or anything. And the girl's like, yeah, we're just waiting for somebody to come. And I was like, yeah, I can see that, but you're still parked in a tow zone. I want you to get a blow job, not a tow job, okay? I've been dating my girlfriend for a long time, about 5 years, which is nice. No more first dates, I love that. No more nights out anymore, just a lot of just dating. And I like that, or just being with each other. First dates, no thanks. I went on this one first date years ago with this girl I had a crush on for 5 years. But I mean, I stared at her at bars and we ended up going out. And it was awful, really bad first date. We had nothing in common, but she wanted to hang out again because I'm really cool and fun and have a big dick. And it's great for her. And I didn't know what to do, and I told my friend Betty, who's this German girl, about my problem. I was like, Betty, I don't know what to do. She's like, what you need to do is just be honest and tell this girl that you don't like her. In Germany, we have no problem telling people when we don't like them. I was like, yeah, I know. I've read a history book. I'm looking for a solution to stop talking to this girl, not a final solution. Not a lot of history buffs in here, I see. That was a dating joke about the Holocaust. No, but me and my girlfriend have been together for a while, and it's wild that you can love somebody and still get annoyed with them. I love my girlfriend, but I get really irritated when she puts knives in the dishwasher blade side up. What are you trying to do? And then she gets mad when I'm drunk on a Tuesday. I'm like, but that's how we met. Why? You can't be mad about that. And I love her, I want to be with her forever, just not all the time, you know? That line never, god damn it. Whatever. We're talking about the future. We're talking about marriage and having a baby. I'm cool with the marriage part, not so much the baby part. I'm 38 years old, haven't really nailed wiping my own ass, let alone a younger, dumber version of me. Really, at this point, the only way I'll end up with a kid is the same way I end up with new cars, right? It'll be after an accident. I'll probably hit her from behind. And I should really be careful when I pull out, you know? What you guys whispering about over there? Tipping? 20%, it's easy. Take the number in the front and double it. But since you're bumming me out during my set, triple it! There's 2 people here and a lot of you. Tip well. Okay. Can you tell I'm also a bartender? So I can just tip, it's easy. Oh my God, it's so easy. I just got the light. Oh my God, can I just do it for you? All right, so this is a $58 tab. You should actually be tipping $12. Round up, that's...
Am I close enough?
No, I changed it for you. That's it for me, everybody. Are you guys ready for your last comic of the evening? This dude's one of my favorite comics in the world. He's so fucking funny. Give it up for Dennis Piper.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. How the fuck is
is that old man still awake this late at night?
I love it.
Powerful drugs.
I love you.
I also do ventriloquism. That's my dummy over there.
I love it.
I have numerical dyslexia. I'm 71, but I still think in my mind that I'm 17. You know, I do. I still think like I'm 17 years old until I want to do something. And then my body goes, oh no, you dumb fuck, you're 71. So what else is going on? I'm married now to the same wonderful woman for 42 years. Somebody mentioned this term earlier, I am her trophy husband. It's a participation trophy. Thank you. We have two lovely daughters. We have a 39-year-old daughter named Valerie and a 17-year-old daughter named Surprise! I'm 71. I can't. I realize I'm closer to the end of the race than the beginning. I've made plans for the end of my life. I'm donating my body to medical science.
Yeah.
Yeah. What they don't know is I've got a big tattoo on my chest that says, do not open until Christmas. What else is going on? This is always fun. I did this joke tonight. Walk into a men's room singing, I'm in the mood for love. And two guys say, oh, that's a fucker that did that. Guys will stop pissing immediately. Like, oh, no. We had a little accident at our house this week. For Christmas, my wife and I, somebody gifted us flannel sheets. Real nice for the wintertime, flannel sheets. We put them on. Fitted sheet on the bottom, top sheet. Fitted flannel sheet, top sheet. My wife came to bed in a flannel nightgown one night, rolled over too fast and started a fire. I'm now sleeping with a fire extinguisher. I swear to God, honey, that's just foam. That's a semen joke. There you go. Josh O'Neill isn't here, but I'm going to do his favorite joke. I got a really cool day job right now, I do. I sell chicken wings at cockfights. You're damn right they're fresh. Well, sure, the bone is broken, but come on, who eats the bone? Not my wife. Quick public service announcement, the pot pies at Kroger's are bullshit. I ate 4 of them, didn't get a buzz at all. I wear Depends diapers. Nothing medically wrong with me, I'm just the laziest guy you will ever see. I never miss a big play at the football game either, you know. I'm in my seat watching. I can pee whenever I want. Well, I had to get diapers because I tried those Levi Stain Defender pants. Worthless. Here's why. They only stop the stains that come at you from the outside. Yeah, which at my age isn't really the problem area. Been down that road earlier. Been in this long enough. Certain laughs, that's a knowing laugh. I take Viagra, love the stuff. Yep, if it made me any harder, I'd be differential equations. If you're from Indiana, fractions. I got 3 pages here. There's only 9 jokes on them, but the printing has to be real big for my age. Fuckers think I'm kidding, don't you? You can read it for the day. My dog's dyslexic, but it doesn't matter because she can't read. Actually, she was reading at a 2nd grade level and when I had her put down. She was a joke. Goddamn comedy. There used to be a sign. Unfucking believable. I'll just leave on you. You know, I always hear people my age talking about, I just read this book, I just read that book. Who's got time to read? I'm too busy jacking off. You think you single, you're single, you're married, you don't have to do that anymore. Wrong. I'm not saying I do it a lot, but I have carpal tunnel syndrome in both of my wrists. And one ankle. Brought my ukulele with me so I could. You won't be applauding after you hear me play, that's for sure. This is a Chip Ramsey custom-made cigar box ukulele. Chip lives in Northern Kentucky, makes these wonderful instruments. This is the first and so far only left-handed one he ever made. Fortunately for me, I'm left-handed, so it worked out rather well. Close enough. Little song about my job. These are the jokes I tell to the folks. You're drinking beer, booze, and cokes. I'm up here telling jokes. I'm half Irish, I'm half German. A fact I won't belabor. But that explains why I like to get drunk and steal artwork from my French neighbor. What, too soon? These are the jokes I tell to the folks. They're drinking beer, booze, and cokes. Cokes? Hey, I forgot the song. Hey, I'm old, fuck. I was at this party a couple weeks ago, man. I started flirting with the hostess of the party in the kitchen. They say I know we're making out. I got my hand under her blouse. I'm feeling her up. All of a sudden, bam! I get hit in the back of the head with a frying pan. It's my wife. I go, fuck yeah, I knew I forgot something. I listen to folk music. It puts my mind at ease. When the junkies break into my car, they never steal my CDs. Who the fuck are the Avett Brothers? My sister and I, we are identical twins. You just let that one sink in. These are the jokes I tell to the folks. I like to take a few tokes. Helps me write the jokes. I was in the grocery store just the other morning. Guy said I look familiar. I said, you must watch porn. The old black and white stuff when I still had hair, you know. These are the jokes I tell to the folks. They're drinking beer, booze, and cokes. I'm up here telling jokes. I'll do this till I croaks. Stand up and tell jokes. Hey, I'm Dennis. For everybody who saw that, that's Thanks. Show's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We had a great show this week. If you've had too much to drink and drive, please call a cab or take an Uber or a Lyft. Or if you insist on driving, let me know, and I'll give you some matches from the Funny Bone. Please welcome back my host, Mr. Justin.
Dennis Piper, everybody. Coming out this weekend, we've got Jeffrey Asmus from New York. It's going to be a great show, everybody. We do this every week, and every weekend we've got a fantastic show. Let's hear it for Dennis Piper one more time. Everybody came out here to sing. Hannah and Riley been giving you drinks and taking care of your food. Let's hear it for them extra loud. Love you all. Good night.